Let's get straight to it. I'm looking mad homeless. I'm gonna shave this, but you gotta be the example for others, for your peers specifically. I've noticed a lot of the times people don't necessarily believe in what they can achieve unless you are the one to take the steps and like pretty much show them. Seeing is believing. I talked about that in other prior videos explaining how like, oh, people don't get it done because they can't see it or because they can't believe it. They can't believe it because they can't see it. They don't see themselves taking the steps necessary to get where they want to be at. So they just sit in the same spot hoping one day something clicks in their brains and be like, all right, let me go ahead and start going crazy. Most of the time, it's either going to be themselves to figure it out, but they don't figure it out till it's like they're way older, unfortunately. Or if they have someone like you in their circle who just started doing it and didn't really care. You didn't take the time to try and make everything perfect. You didn't take the time to like see what everyone else thought. You just started doing it because you enjoyed doing it. And I've noticed that in my own personal life too, like, because I always talk about the gym, right? And I've had a good amount of people who have literally never touched a dumbbell in their life, like want to start going to the gym because they see what I do in the gym. Now, if I've said this countless times, I was pushing like 300 pounds at one point, and now I'm at the point where it's like that old version of me is completely like unrecognizable. Like I put in enough work because then I also do like I also like upload some of my workouts too. So if I ever hit like a PR or if I was ever curling some crazy weights, I'm out here curling 50-pound dumbbells just for reps. Like I'll post that on my IG stories. So doing that has allowed people to like see it on an everyday basis. Like, yo, I see what you be doing in the gym, da-da-da-da. And that inevitably leads to them like, yo, like, can I go with you? And that is one of the best feelings ever because it's a lot different for like, let's say they started seeing someone else that they don't know on social media, some sort of gym influencer, some gym content creator making that content. And then like, they look at that stuff and like, okay, I want to go to the gym because I see what they're doing. Like that's motivating me compared to you doing it because I know them personally. So let's say I got a homie who's been watching me do this stuff and I see him every day. So he's not only seeing me post my stuff on social media, but then he sees me every day. It's almost like impossible for him to not be like, yo, so when are we gonna get this gym workout in? You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to you being the example. A lot of people can't seem to believe it until it's done from someone else. And that's where you have to really be able to like get past the whole endless cycle. I always talk about the endless cycle where it's like people start out confused and questioning why you even do this certain stuff. And then once they start seeing the fruits of your labor, start seeing all the stuff that happens when you just take that chance to start going crazy with whatever it is you're doing, now they want to be like, okay, now that you won, now that you got what you wanted in life, let me go ahead and start following in your footsteps. Unfortunately, that's the way life goes. But you could literally refer back to, if y'all remember that dude, Drew Walls on TikTok, he was the main face of just doing like Get Ready With Me or like day in the life stuff, right? He was doing pretty normal stuff. Like Get Ready With Me to go to Target. He would set the phone up in the parking lot, set his phone up, recording himself parking in the parking lot, then get out, get the phone, and then set it up in front of the Target entrance, walk into the Target, walk out, and then go get the phone back, and then record himself getting groceries, like pretending like the camera wasn't there. So with all that, people were obviously going to be like, bro, what is this guy doing? He looks so stupid. Like, this is just so unnecessary and corny. Da-da-da-da-da. Long story short, that dude made it. He started getting brand deals from like NFL. He started all these commercials, all this stuff, right? And then if you look at like the type of content we see now, like, bro, who isn't doing that? Who isn't just setting their phone up, be like, all right, look at me, get ready with me. I start every morning brushing my teeth. I put my clothes on. I go to the gym, and then I make some food, and then I just play video games. Like literally everyone is doing that. It's almost like you are getting a sneak peek into what every single person is doing, whether it be something crazy or extravagant or just normal stuff like I just mentioned. They just get up and have a normal person life. You know what I'm saying? But it all goes back down to like be the example for others, be the change so other people can like follow in your footsteps. So unfortunately, if you want to be that dude who sets the tone and be like, nah, like watch me do it, you're going to have to go through that long phase of like people going to be dogging you, dog. Like seriously. You're going to have so many people bombarding you like, yo, what are you doing? This is so corny. But then once you start finally like thugging it out and then you see the changes, you see the results coming in, all the benefits coming in, I promise you, it's gonna go from like nobody behind you to a whole fleet of people who are like, oh, like you inspire me, you motivate me, you make me want to do better. Like I've been keeping up with your stuff, man. Like I can't thank you enough. And that's how it always is. So always remember that. And like, that's one of the main things I try to like remember, because it's always hard to like hear these things and then go about your life and actually apply it until you actually recognize these situations. So when you're at the point where it's like you don't even care anymore, like I need to change, I need to make some serious changes in my life to start getting some real money, to start making a serious name for myself, like that's the first step. Being able to just do it without caring what other people think. Because 9 times out of 10, the people who be doing too much talking on the sidelines are too afraid to do like the easiest stuff. And it is what it is. It's all part of the game. So like, yeah, just be the example for others. Set the example for others. And it's and that just separates you from everyone else. Like once you get to that point, you're able to just do it without having to question, like, yo, do you think this looks good? Do you think that looks good? Like blah, blah, blah. And that's what I was doing too in the beginning of when I first started this YouTube channel. I was asking like a couple homies, I was like, bro, can you watch this video for me real quick and see what you think? And then obviously they was giving good feedback. They was like, oh, I like how you did this, I like how you did that. But it got to a point where I was like I don't need to be asking them anymore. Like I appreciate the feedback, but like this is where you need to start doing stuff on your own and being able to like get in the habit of just doing it without having anyone else's input be like the deciding factor of what you do. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like we here to just get better. And like, I truly don't believe always relying on what other people think is going to help you in the long run with literally anything. So being in the habit of just doing stuff on your own and just setting that example and just moving, you're not a follower, you're a leader, and just doing your own thing and having people be inspired by what you do, what you created. That's the best feeling in the world. That's all I got for today. I got to drive back to San Diego. Unfortunately, I came here for like 2 seconds to pick up the rest of my gifts, but that's all I got. So I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm gone.